Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. And I've done a few changes. I've lined up my sideways elevator subway thingy. Lined up some guide rails for it. And I've also figured out why I wasn't getting any power. That's because, well, if you remember last time, I was using like 50% of my reactor in consumption, and this should have been a little more than 50%. That's because I forgot my main reactor was up here. These just a handful of blocks I had here. Here. Somewhere in this region. It was like a few hundred reactor blocks, and it was not giving the power I needed. So, once I got rid of that, changed this to the main reactor, I have 15 million energy per second to spare. For comparison's sake, where is the Inferno frigate? Has a whopping 2.8 million. Right. And let's get rid of that. Destroy entity dock. Oh, goodbye. Alright. Oh, I also added a handful of thrusters in the back on either side there to box things in and also to give me a little movement speed should I need it. Go. All lined up with Galactic North again. So, subway, railway, whatever this is going to be. Let's start out by adding some of this. Just here, I want it to be too wide. Not too wide, but too wide. Is this a straight? Oh, this is a straight shot this way. Okay. And I want it to have 4 stops. A stop here at the main hangar. I'll also put this access tunnel coming all the way down to the main hangar. I terminated it in a T. That might not remain. That might change to something else. But 1 stop here. 1 stop here at the hangar. 1 stop here, or at the hangar, to the hub. 1 stop here to get to these utility hangars. And then up and over to actually get to the up and over and down to actually get to the SUV hangars. These are SUV hangars right there. And then 1 final stop being at the Corvette hangar. Oh, I tried this with this button. That is a transporter module. I just tried that out because I thought, hey, that kind of looks kind of cool. Actually, almost looks like a radar screen. Well, that looks cool too. I might be using this in like a navigation. And you hit the button, and of course it does that. Alright, and we'll wire all this up later. That also made me think, do I want a couple of these hangars up here by this hangar as well? Maybe like right here or something. Why? Cause to actually have a nice hangar or nice shuttle hangar for like guests and things, as opposed to the utility hangars. Utility hangars? Utility shuttles. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about today. And I had a suggestion from Tshara. Actually, I've had lots of awesome suggestions about my subway system. First of all, it's not really a subway, it's more of a sideways elevator. And it was moving too slow, so Tshara suggested using shootout rails. I didn't really consider using shootout rails to make it go faster. But we're going to try that. Well, first we're going to save this as a B27, I believe. We're up to 27. We're going to go here to... Oh, look! I have a experimental subway test station. How convenient. I bet there's even a... Oh, there is even a platform in there. Oh, how wonderful. Alright, so... I don't want to walk all the way down there like some sort of Neanderthal. Because a Neanderthal if I was walking there. I want more logic. More logic is always gooder than less logic. I'm going to do like this, and grab some of these, and some of these, and one of these. Alright. And let's do something like this. The shootout rail, this is going to be interesting. So I have it on this side, so let's go that way, and let's go this way. And let's go that way, and this way. And of course, let's wire these buttons up together. And do flip-floppy thing. I've not done this, so this is going to be interesting. And a button to control that. Well, I know I can just hit the flip-flop, but whenever you have the opportunity to use a button, do it. I don't want that end there. I want that in. But I don't want either end to be controlled by this. Actually, let's do 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's do 5 that aren't controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the same for you. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 3, 4, 5. All right. So now let's just try that. Oh, that's not going to do anything. Why is it not going to do anything? That's going the wrong way. So now let's grab these, and let's just do them these last 5. 2, 3, 4. Oh, we could just do that. Alright, that works. And one of you is not like the other. There you go. And let's see which way goes where. That goes to the right, so I want that one, and you go to the not right, so I want that one. There we go. Whoa! Does that... Oh, it detaches. Alright, that's what I was worried about. Actually, let's just destroy entity. Oh, there we go. And let's bring all this back. And let's put in another... What did I call it? I did a sub 1, didn't I? Admin. That is not what I wanted. Okay, let's set nav filter there. Let's set nav filter to docked entities so I can see this stuff. And let's get rid of that, and let's take this and... Oh look, it's right side up now. So now, let's tell you, actually let's tell you just the ends. Only the last block will be a actual rail. I don't know if this is necessary. And you probably don't need to be controlling that. What is that? Gray block. It's X. Cannot connect a block to itself. What? What? Let's say we want 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. X. Where am I? Oh, I was in a block. Okay. And do the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. All right. So now let's see if going from rail to green to red has an effect. If that will catch it and not actually shoot it up, that shot it out. Huh. Okay, so that's not working the way I want it to. Now I have another question. How fast is a rail? Or yeah, a red rail. Okay, so let's do something like this. And then load there. And then load there. And what is that, 50? Let's do the same over this way. 50. Except for you, you're going to get a rail speed controller. And a couple of these. So now let's grab a button. Doesn't have to be a button. I guess it could be an activator. I want that block and that block. And we're gonna have a race. Whee! That is definitely faster. Much faster. Now, can I do something like this? And does it detach is another question. Just out of pure curiosity. And let's turn off docked entities for my nav filter, so that way I can see whether or not it detaches. Oh, yeah, that detached. You're saying, well, why don't you just use shootout rail and just lob the platform down the hallway? Well, that would be great until the spaceship you're in turns and Newton says, wait a minute, this one's going this way and this one's going that way. Then you start playing ping pong down the subway tube, boop bop beep boop bop boop, and then you clip outside of the ship when it jumps. Yeah, no, it's not going to be a good solution. What we did that. Maybe that was my problem. I went back to shootout rail. Now that's not going to be that's going to lower the chance of doing something dumb. Yep, that's still shot out. Yeah. Maybe if it's not in the wow. Fire. Oh, that worked. Now, that begs the question. Actually, I want to do that there. Did you do that there? Because I don't care about these. I don't want to return them. That begs the question, will this... How long does that undock? Oh. That one gap. Alright. Time to build a ship. It's always time to build a ship. It's Star. Alright, time to build a working model of this. So let's make sure we get a good head start. And something like that. Skip one. And then whatever. Now, let's also, because we're going to have weight on this thing, let's give it a thruster and a engine. And by engine, I mean reactor module. And let's see, let's give her 9 reactor modules. So that's how many you need before you start getting something. No, need for stability. There we go. Oh, that's moving pretty quick there. Alright, so now if this fails, let's not shoot it at the... oh, that's invisible. So if this fails, we'll know we'll have a real problem. Alright. So let's admin load. Start moving at... yeah. Dumb. Oh, there's a... oh. Food. Nav filter, get that thing off my spaceship. Okay, that was dumb. Alright, so let's see. You can't do it the other way around. Wow! That was a waste of my time. Alright, sorry about that. Let's try it for real this time. And something like that. Actually, that's not what I wanted. Something like that. And let's bring this up. There we go. And let's see. Let's face it forward this time. 14 should be sufficient. And I don't know, let's go like 26 there. Undo. We need to go in the right direction. Go. And skip one and a pickup rail. Alright. There we go. Alright, now let's try it. You hit and load. Oh wow, we were going 500 meters per second and that still worked. Alright, so now let's dispose of our unwanted guest. And let's try test number 2. Not just verticality or velocity, but now direction. So let's admin load you up. Let's go. Ooh. With your hands in the air like you don't really care. Yep, that did it. So moving like this throws it off. I don't like that. I don't like that, I don't like that, that split second. I know it's a split second, but again, if the ship is moving, a split second, it's done. Try it again. Maybe it was just a fluke. We'll just try to move a little more gently this time. Moving gently is fine. Let's see here. See, just moving like a madman. This nice circular pattern. That was fine. Okay. Oh, I'm moving. Telling I couldn't dock to the power. Now let's just flail around like a moron. There we go. If I flail around like a moron, I don't like that. But to be fair, that thing ain't gonna be flailing around like no moron. So let's look on F8. That's about as fast as she's gonna get. That's even before, that's before, we had armor and all the rest of the insides. This is not going to be a particularly nimble vessel. I wonder if we could get away with that. I know it worked awesome on stations. I wonder if we could get away with the shootout elevator. The shootout sideways elevator. Let's try it, because it's not going to be that much more difficult to convert it if it doesn't work. Alright, I've decided. You've convinced me. We will try the shootout rail elevator. But we're going to have to do it another time. So I'm out of it. Well, you'd say, yeah, JW, you've been out of it for a long time. I meant time. Anyway, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I'll do you cats later.